All clear. Dispatch.
There are a lot of debates in the coaster world. Some people consider mountain coasters credits, some don't. Some people consider Orion a Giga, some don't. So, for this video, I'm going to go through 6 somewhat controversial opinions of mine and explain my stance on them. For number 1, I consider clones credits. I consider clones credits for one very specific reason. There are no true clones. Nothing can be truly replicated multiple times. If you draw a line, then draw 3 more lines that are identical, chances are they'll be off oh so slightly. I use this logic for coasters too. For example, the Batman invert clones. Each one will be slightly longer or shorter, even if by the slightest, smallest unit of measurement, they will be different. One might be shorter, one might be taller, one might be longer, one might be smaller. There can be no perfect clone because you cannot replicate every single potential measurement every single time on every single ride. It's impossible. Number 2, rough woodies are fun. Yes, smoothness is key to some coasters, but a rattle on a wooden coaster isn't that bad, and it's enjoyable to me. It's enjoyable, despite if you're being thrown around from side to side, up and down, left or right. It adds to the experience, in my opinion. Rough woodies can be just as, or more fun, than most smooth wooden coasters. Now, I'm not saying a ride like the Boss is better than something like Ghost Rider just because it has roughness to it, but I hope you can understand my point. Number 3, mountain coasters are coasters. However, they belong in a different category. Similar to how we have full circuit coasters and shuttle coasters, we can have one for alpine and mountain coasters. I know some people say things like, oh, but there's a handbrake on it, so it doesn't make it a coaster, but it has all the necessary components to qualify it as a regular roller coaster. Can you slow down on them? Yes. Can you fully stop? No, doesn't seem like it unless you are at the ride's end. So, are they coasters? Yes. Should they be put into a category? Absolutely. Number 4, theming isn't everything. I've seen people hype up rides like Pantheon only to say, it's mid, after explaining that the theming was subpar. Yes, I understand the frustration of seeing a coaster that should immerse you in a land or world, but I don't think theming is everything. Yeah, it's cool, but I'm probably going to forget about it in a week or 2. Think about it. You ride something like DC Rivals or Green Lantern, you're not going to remember the theming of it because it's so minimalist. You're going to remember the ride itself. Now, if it's something like Jungle Rush, maybe the theming is a bit more memorable, but at the end of the day, you're going to remember more about the ride experience than the theming itself. Number 5, I think that Pantheon and Two Tatus look incredibly overrated. I've watched countless POVs, reviews, and I really don't think I'll enjoy them too much if I get on them. Sure, they seem good on paper, but the layouts just don't seem that interesting. A 2-inversion multi-launch with a slow top hat and a mediocre stall doesn't really look too appealing to me. I'd rather ride something like Terran at Phantasialand or some other good intimate coaster that isn't Pantheon or Two Tatus. They just don't look good. And for number 6, I don't think that every rough wooden coaster needs to be RMC'd. Yes, RMC makes good coasters, but GCI or another manufacturer could also simply retract them to make it better. For example, Ghost Rider. It is much better off being a wooden coaster compared to if it was an RMC. Just goes to show how retracking can go a long way. This can be applicable for rides such as the Boss. Maybe it doesn't need an RMC conversion. Maybe it just needs a retrack. So, for now, those are 6 of my opinions. I might make a part 2 of this, so if you want me to, just let me know in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys will stay at least a little respectful of some of my opinions, and I'll see you all soon. I hope you guys enjoyed the video.